think what Mr. Jonas was told by the Guptas, that if he accepted the finance position, one of his priorities would be to get rid of 4 officials. And they were named as the Director General Fuzile, Mr. Momoniat, Mr. Donaldson, and Mr. Brown, amongst others. Now, in an institution like Treasury, but indeed SARS as well, and I'm sure many others, institutional wisdom and knowledge is quite crucial. If you lose 20 years of experience, and Mr. Fuzile, for example, was in the Treasury for 20 years before he left for his current position. I don't make deals for jobs. I don't need to. Certainly I don't make deals with smugglers or taxpayers or submit to intimidation or bullying of any kind. I'm not a commodity for sale. And I think the Guptas learned that too.
That Pravin's daughter is doing business with government. Only the few who have responded, if you combine the tenders those ministers have confirmed, they are now amounting to 80 million, which was given to Pravin Gordhan's daughter.
What I'm sure you would agree, Chair, is unacceptable is a tax on families. So yesterday, while we were here, but even before yesterday, there were a whole lot of wrong information about my daughter that was put out in the public domain. And I want to put forward the following for the record. This information about my daughter is for the public to understand that she has not engaged in any malfeasance of any kind. Secondly, she joined Investec Bank Limited, the private equity division, in 2007 and resigned in late 2017. Thirdly, most financial service institutions, as many in this room would know, invest capital, either their own money or third-party investor money, in emerging privately owned businesses. Fourthly, the private equity division at Investec invested in privately held companies on behalf of Investec Bank Limited, not on her own behalf. Fifth, Investec, that is the bank concerned, could be any other name, therefore is the owner of the shares that they buy, not my daughter. It's the bank that owns that share of these private businesses.